Your angels are urging you to follow the path that is in front of you. A white unicorn wanders up and asks you to follow it up the path. You are a little startled, but hey, you just were riding on a hummingbird's back. You notice that the unicorn's horn is gold, just the way the many artists have painted it. The unicorn, however, is more beautiful in person than any picture that you have ever seen. You ask if you may stroke its mane. The unicorn comes closer and welcomes your strokes and pets. The unicorn's hair is like touching silk. So smooth and fine. You stop petting and the unicorn nudges you for more. You smile and thank the unicorn for allowing you to love it. The unicorn moves away and the two of you walk together up the path to your crystal palace. In the back of your mind you are telling yourself that this seems so familiar. Your angels tell you that you've come here often when you are asleep. You see the golden door with your name and remember that the columns on either side of the door have all of your names that you have ever gone by since your birth into existence. You stop for a moment and see if today you can read any of the names that are inscribed there. One or two seem legible, but you realize that this is not about your past and walk up to the golden door, open it, then step inside. The memory floods back of dancing with the colored dots on the floor from the refracted light coming through the crystal. You smile and let the wonderful colors know how much you appreciate them. You step in each circle of color on your way down the hall. You just love to feel the differences that each color holds for you. You find you have finally reached the main palace room and begin glancing around at all the doors circling this room. Each has a nameplate and purpose. You look down the hall and remember that last time you were there you saw construction going on. You shake your head and see that the construction of that area is finished, but new construction is happening further down the way. Your angels remind you that you are always under construction. They also remind you that this crystal palace is you. The Creator's door is ajar a little today, but the angels tell you that you will not be visiting there first. You are being guided out to the enclosed solarium pool area. The rainbow mist is hovering above the water surface. It looks so inviting. You take off your sandals and step into the pool. You instantly feel at peace and very tranquil. Your angels tell you that the archangels have been energizing the water in anticipation of your arrival. You just stand there a moment and again the words "be still" pop into your awareness and you close your eyes. You feel the waves of love coming over you again, and this time the tears of love and joy just start cascading down your cheeks. It feels so very good to be loved this much. You open your eyes and see all the archangels surrounding the pool, beaming the energy into the waters just for you. Off in the distance, coming closer and closer, you see an image of brilliant light. It is approaching you. You recognize this is the Christ consciousness. The Christ consciousness enters the water with you and you feel the water change dramatically as the waters are being charged with such a power presence. The Christ consciousness takes your hand and places 3 pebbles of rose quartz into your palm. It relays to you that these energized pieces of rose quartz are to be with you at all times. When you feel stressed, you are to take the pebbles out and rub them between your fingers and palm as you remember the words "be still." The Christ consciousness tells you that they will remind you that you are never alone and there is always help if one asks for it. It reminds you that your own inner peace is a necessity for you to be able to help another. You see the stones glowing in your palms and thank the Christ consciousness for this beautiful gift. The Christ consciousness leans forward and kisses your forehead and then turns and begins walking away from you. The area of the kiss on your forehead is glowing. You feel so energized and deeply loved and cherished. You are so grateful for the 3 pebbles that you have been gifted with. You sense it is time to step out of the pool. Your angels hand you a towel to dry your feet, but you look down and there is no water on them. You smile. You show the angels what you were given and they each nod and smile. The angels lead you back into the great room and tell you now is the time for you to stop by and visit with the Creator before you return. You walk up to the door and finish opening it. The Creator greets you. "There you are, my child, it is time we danced again, do you not think so?" All of a sudden you hear music that is known to you. The Creator reminds you that this is your song. It was created just for you the day you were breathed into the universe. The Creator's essence takes your hand and begins guiding and whirling you onto the dance floor in a beautiful slow gentle waltz. You feel the Creator's essence enfold you completely, kind of like being buttoned up in someone else's overcoat with them still inside. It feels so natural, so as it should be. You follow the steps perfectly and never falter once. The Creator laughs as it reads your thoughts. My child, you are perfection, that it the way you were created to be and always are. There will never be any missteps here, you are following the lead of your Creator. As you turn and dip moving around the dance floor to your very own unique music, the peace and tranquility overpower you. You feel only love and joy. Your mind realizes that nothing else matters except right at this moment, and that love is all there is. There are no worries or needs or anything lacking, you feel complete and whole in perfect harmony and balance with the Creator and all the universe. You are one. The music is finished and you find that you want to continue waltzing, never to stop again. The Creator reminds you that you promised to help and must return to do what you volunteered and stood in line for so very long ago, before your tiny spark incarnated into the earth plane. Your mission is at hand, my child, you have work to finish before your final return to this Creator's heart. Your higher self, my child, as you remember, resides here always. Your physical essence is that tiny spark that is part of your higher self and is all that is playing in the physical earth game. You are loved more than any earth plane language can express. You step out of the Creator's final embrace and sadly walk out of the room, closing the door behind you. You continue down the hall, encountering the colored light dots on the floor one more time. You step into each one, and as you do, your mood elevates to that of joy once again. You walk back out into the garden and find the unicorn awaiting your return. You touch its mane and stroke its ears as you again walk together back up the path. You see Bob waiting on you as well. Bob asks how your visit was and you describe all the wonderful things and feelings that you rediscovered. You show Bob the glowing rose quartz pebbles and tell Bob how you danced and danced with the Creator to your very own music. You walk around and put your foot into the stirrup on Bob's saddle and climb back up for your ride back. As Bob takes off, all the events continue to cycle in your awareness. They felt so good, and you remember that this was the way you felt before becoming a physical form. You think to yourself how much you would prefer to stay, but realize that you do have work to do. As you ride back, your angels remind you that you may return to this place as often as you like. You have remembered the way, and that is all you need. Bob lands and you thank Bob for the flight. You walk back through the door, which converts back to a window, then a wall. You find as you turn your head from side to side that you are back in the white marble corridor. Your angels lead back across the golden door threshold into your spiritual heart chakra and direct you back into your physical form. You will be allowed to keep this remembrance upon opening your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and toes and then go about your day, remembering to be still and allow the love to wash over you. Beloveds, you are blessed beyond words and loved beyond measure, more than any earth plane language can ever express. I am Archangel Michael, the Creator's messenger of love, joy, wisdom, light, peace, and grace.